All right, everybody, welcome back to the Heath Barn. Hope that we've all had a lovely day. This episode coming out a few hours later than usual, but better late than never. The reason that it is coming out a few hours late is because did the play-by-play to the Thursday night football game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, as you can hear, my throat's a little scratchy. I'm not under the weather, but whatever. So I need a little help. So my buddy Katt Williams, wink wink, comes in and helps me do the first quarter, or call the first quarter of the Ravens-Bengals game. Now, Katt does a great job. Anytime he's on here, obviously there is a strong language advisory. The language is not for children, it is for grown-ups. So, strong language in this episode, but Katt does a great job. He does a good job calling the play-by-play, and he gets off track a couple times, but does pretty good. And there's a couple times where we just we pause it throughout the commercials, but there's a couple times where we let the commercials go, and he gives his opinions on commercials and who is getting all of these advertisements and who gets to be in all these commercials and whatnot. So, very fun episode. If you like Katt Williams and this character that I like to do, then you'll like this episode. But I bet you never knew he could call football. I bet you never knew he knew football. So, very fun episode. Again, coming out a few hours late, but once it's out, it's out. So listen to it. Thank you very much for listening. Again, strong language, but you'll survive. Thank you very much for listening, and welcome to the Heath Barn. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Heath Barn. Here for a little Thursday night football. Very exciting. Ravens and Bengals. The plan was for me to do the play-by-play for the first quarter and kind of see how I did. Harry's done it before. I kind of wanted to see how I stacked up. Fortunately, I got kind of a cold. Throat hurts a little bit. So, needed to bring in somebody just to help out a little bit. Not we'll both do it, but just somebody to kind of help me just in case I needed a second to clear my throat, cough, whatever, off, away from the mic or anything like that. Somebody to come in and kind of help me out a little bit. So hopefully this goes okay. But here he is, Katt Williams. Katt, how you doing, buddy?
Okay, well, you just take your little flu, pneumonia, coronavirus, Ebola having ass and stay the fuck over there, okay? And I will take it from here, okay?
No, we're not doing that. I'm not that bad. I'll stay here.
No, I do not need any help, okay? I will talk about this AFC showdown right now. Okay, here's what we got. We got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens, okay? The Baltimore Ravens are sitting atop the division at 7-3, and the Cincinnati Bengals are 5-4. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. Basically, you're just reading off the TV, though.
I knew that shit before I even came over here, okay? Now, what you need to do over there, you go snuggle up in the corner with a blankie, okay? And let Katt take this shit from here, okay? Here we got right now. We got now they're talking about the Steelers and the Browns, the AFC North, probably the best division in football, okay? We've got 4 teams all over 500. You can't say that shit about nobody else in football, okay? So here's what we're gonna do right now. The game's getting ready to kick off. But you get to listen to Katt tonight, boo-boo, okay? So you don't have to worry about Al Michaels, and his old ass, he's one of the best announcers in the history of sports, okay? Nobody's disagreeing with that. But that old ass motherfucker barely stays awake during these Thursday night football games. I think we can all agree with that, okay?
Hey, please don't. Let's not talk about Al Michaels. He's a legend.
I don't say he's a legend. I say he's one of the best ever, but that motherfucker can't even stay awake hardly. He's pushing 80 years old up there, Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk Herbstreit's over there shaking him in the middle of the third quarter last week. Al, wake the fuck up. We got a game to do. We got a game to call. Speaking of a game to call, they go with the kickoff. I'm calling this shit. You just go over there and snuggle up over there in the corner. Let Katt take it from here. Here comes Lamar Jackson on the field, on the 25-yard line. For the Baltimore Ravens. There he is, number 8 there. He's just showing his stats right here. 7-1 against the Bengals. Great record there. 12 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, 636 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns for the Baltimore Ravens in his career against the Cincinnati Bengals. So I bet he's licking his motherfucking chops for this game tonight.
Okay. Hey, I know.
No, you ain't gonna change me, okay, boo-boo? You're not gonna change me. You're gonna ask Michael Jordan to not shoot the ball in the fourth quarter. You ain't gonna ask Nikola Jokic to go home in the offseason and not see his horses, okay? You gotta let me be me. And there's a pass right there to Mark Andrews. First down. Looks like a gain of about 17 or 18 motherfucking yards, okay?
That's fine, but you don't have to, just pace yourself with all this stuff.
Clear in your throat there. See, that's not good. Don't consider. There's Mark Andrews running his route. There goes a pass. Andrews makes the catch and gets out of bounds. Lamar Jackson off to a good start. Now, John, I don't want you to talk with your sore throat having ass over there, but you do have Lamar Jackson in a fantasy football league. Is that correct?
I do, and need him to have a nice game. Need to have a big game. I'm that league. I need to pretty much win out to have a chance. So we'll see what happens. But
there's a handoff to Gus Edwards. Edwards is going absolutely motherfucking nowhere. He goes down. He maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of about a half a yard to a yard even.
Okay, there you go. You're doing good.
There's a showing Ronnie Stanley, 2019 All-Pro and Pro Bowl selection, is inactive tonight. He's over there with his hood up on the sideline, looking like a motherfucking character from Fat Albert up in here.
Okay, please stop, please.
And there we go. And now it's second down and 9. So Gus Edwards got 1 yard on that play. And here we go. Lamar Jackson looks like he's in the shotgun. He's in the shotgun, everybody. He's getting ready to say hut, hut. And here we go. Come on, hack the motherfucking ball already. Here we go. Lamar back to pass. Over the middle, across the middle to Zay Flowers. Flowers is breaking tackles. He's going up the field. Oh, we got a big-ass gain up in here. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's got to be a gain of 35 to 40 yards up in here.
Yeah, that's great. I traded. I had Zay Flowers on the same team I had Lamar with, but I traded him.
I figures, that sounds about like you.
Well, I mean, he wasn't. That's a great move.
He's joking and jiving. He runs across the field. Showing the replay. Zay Flowers catches the ball right here in slow motion. I got it. Look, in slow motion, you really appreciate the athleticism of some of these motherfuckers, if I do say so myself.
Man, you had a nice little line there, and then you had to. Oh,
there goes Lamar right there. He breaks one out. He kept the ball right there. Got a gain and looks at it back out 8 or 9 yards probably, and the Ravens are moving the ball down the field. Now, how long are we going to do this game tonight?
I think that we should only expose the audience to maybe the first quarter.
That sounds about right, because I like to sit back and watch the game and enjoy myself, if you know what I mean, for the second and third and fourth quarters. So I will call the game here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's good.
Lamar's in the shotgun again. I got a little bit excited there. And here comes the ball. And here he goes, and he hands it off. This time he hands it off to Keaton Mitchell, I believe, and he goes absolutely nowhere. Although this little bastard did run for over 100 yards last week, if I do remember.
He did. He had 9 carries, 138 yards.
And his daddy was on the team in 2001. They showed that shit in the pregame. I thought that was pretty fucking cool. And there's Lamar Jackson here. Oh, he's gonna run around. Oh, where's he going? He's gonna get the first down and get out of bounds. Get your ass out of bounds. Nope, he stays in bounds and he gets tagged up. Gain of about 5 yards there, and it's a first down for the Ravens.
You're not doing too bad, really.
I loves me some pigskin. I loves me some football. I tell you right now. And this is a great matchup. If you would have done this game last week, I'd have fell asleep like our motherfucking Michaels, because that game was boring as shit.
Yeah, what was? I can't remember what it was.
2 teams that ain't worth 2 shits. I don't give 2 shits about them. Right there, showing Lamar. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Lamar Jackson, 4,933 yards rushing in his career. 4th all time for quarterbacks. And there goes the pass. Pass to Mark Andrews. He breaks a tackle. He's going up to the first down. We're going to have a first and goal up in this bitch. Oh, but Mark Andrews is down. Looks like he's hurt.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look good. Dang. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Mark Andrews is a tough sumbitch, and if he's waving the trainers over, then you know he's hurt.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. Lamar's got threw his helmet down, and yeah, now we're going to commercial.
Not good. Not good at all, but Mark Andrews is one of the best tight ends in the league. And if he's not there, somebody's going to have to step the fuck up and help out Lamar, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I do. Let's take a quick commercial break here, and we'll come right back. All right, we're back from commercial there, and Andrews is at least walking off the field, but it doesn't look good. It definitely looks like a knee, wouldn't you say?
Well, let's see the replay here. He go down. Oh. Yeah, it didn't look great. Did not look great there. Lamar hands off to Gus Edwards, who's been vulturing these motherfucking touchdowns off of Lamar for the last 3 weeks. John, I heard you are not a fan of Gus Edwards.
Well, I'm not a fan of him taking away all of Lamar's fantasy points. Run the ball in. But back to Andrews. Time for the next man to step up. And they have a backup tight end, Isaiah Likely, who has been pretty good in the past. So maybe he can step up for him. But we'll see. We'll see if we get an update here on Andrews. But in the meantime, take it away.
First and goal. Lamar kicks. Gus Edwards, you touchdown vulturing motherfucker. Gus Edwards with his 87th touchdown in the last 4 weeks, taking away all of Lamar's fantasy points. Don't you just love it? Oh, well, you just love fantasy football, don't you?
Man, you sound like maybe you have Lamar on a team.
I'm pissed off for you at this point because it's been too many motherfucking weeks where Gus Edwards does nothing until they get inside the 5 and he runs in, gets a touchdown, he vultures all this shit from Lamar. Lamar's fantasy points are in the shitter, in the toilet right now. The last 3 weeks has been fucking motherfucking worthless in fantasy football because Gus Edwards has scored 87 touchdowns and the Ravens are not letting him get in the end zone on his own or pass the ball into the end zone, and I do not like it.
I agree. I don't like it one bit. It's almost like you were speaking for me right there, Kat. That's very good.
Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. You know, I hate all these offensive coordinators. You know, they got all these. Hey, we're in practice all week. Gus Edwards inside the 5 gets the ball. So what are you doing to get? You know what? Why don't you mix it up a little bit, you motherfucker? Here, look, Gus Edwards in between the 20s ain't shit. Get in the red zone, get a first and goal. Let's give it to Gus Edwards until he runs it in the end zone. I do not like it.
I don't either. Yeah, it does nothing. It does nothing for fantasy purposes. I can't stand it. And I'll tell you this right now, man. Lamar, the last 3 weeks, his fantasy stats have been garbage, and I've tried to trade him, but I haven't been able to. And it's going to be too late. And I got Josh Dobbs on my bench, but man, I don't know. Like starting him over Lamar, I don't know. I might end up doing it, but we'll see. But
well, you do what you got to do. But right now, Lamar, that's great. You go down there in between the 20s. You get about 2 fantasy points every drive. You don't do shit. You don't pass no touchdowns anymore. You don't run them in anymore. You don't do shit. You give it all to Gus Edwards. Meanwhile, all your fantasy owners are pissed off at you.
Yeah, I know, but no buts. I agree. But my only thing is it's early. Well, it's only 5 minutes into the game, so hopefully, surely he'll be able to do more tonight than he has here recently. But Kat, you want to go ahead and take this here?
Well, here we are with the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals, 1st and 10 with Joe Burrow and that little punk-ass haircut of his. T. Higgins is hurt tonight, so he's got to throw the ball to Jamar Chase. Now, Jamar Chase is who you're going up against tonight in the fantasy football. Is that correct?
It is. It's, we'll see what happens, but...
Oh, and there he goes. Joe Burrow. Oh, he breaks a tackle. They thought he looked like he was going to get sacked, but he got a gain of about 8 running the ball. Oh, you leave me the fuck alone and let me call this shit.
All right. Sorry.
I gotta concentrate here. I'm gonna send this in to the networks and see if I can get me a gig calling play-by-play for some football. So I got to concentrate, okay?
Yeah.
Here we go. There, 2nd and 3. 9:30 to go in the first quarter. Joe Burrow of Cincinnati Bengals gets the ball. Pitches it to Mixon. Mixon gets a first down and then some. Mixon goes out of bounds. After a gain of about 8 or 9, it's a first down for the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's not bad, Kat. Nice work.
Thank you very much. Joe Mixon. He he and I have a couple things in common. We have both had a couple run-ins with law enforcement over the years.
That's true, but we don't need to talk about all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll keep it positive here. So now we got 1st and 10. Joe Burrow waiting on the hike here. That's what they're not allowed to say hike, by the way. They say hut. Here comes Joe Burrow, and there's a pass right there to the tight end. And there looks like, and there comes the flags too. Hudson, I'm not sure what his first name is, but I know that somebody picked him up in my fantasy league, and the Hudson got a first down, and they threw 2 flags, and now there's flags all over the place. I think he got a face mask.
Man, that's a lot of talking there. Nice work.
Personal foul, face mask. Adrian Hill, his 5th season as an NFL referee. And here comes Hudson. There he goes right there. He gets that shit. Look, he didn't. Oh, my goodness. Got that shit face mask out of his ass. I don't know if that's the right way to say it or not, but it was definitely a face mask, and it is definitely a 15-yard penalty on top of the catch. And here we go now with the Cincinnati Bengals. They are well into the Baltimore Ravens territory at about the 35.
Okay, nice work.
Burrow in the shotgun. And there he goes, and he's passing the ball out to Jamar Chase, and he drops it. Nothing doing. Not a motherfucking thing doing.
Okay, now I will say this. If you want to get on the networks, you can't be swearing like that all the time.
I do what I want. I tell you right now, too, this shit was on Amazon tonight. I heard Taylor Rooks say ass.
Well, that's not the same as what you're saying.
I'm just saying, I think they crank it up a little bit on the Amazon Prime. Al Michaels, I heard him say, some shit sometimes. I don't know if he's Michael McDonald is the Ravens offensive coordinator.
I don't think it's the Michael McDonald. I think it's Mike MacDonald. I don't think it's the same.
Pass to Tyler Boyd on the outside. He gets a gain of about 3 or 4. We're going to have 3rd and about 7 up in this bitch. You don't think that was not the Michael McDonald? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, you saw him. Do you think it was Michael McDonald?
I don't know, but if it was, I would ask him to sing some shit. I tell you that right now. I wonder if that motherfucker calls in the plays in a in his singing voice.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe you get some shit like a
naked bootleg to the right, hut. Oh, that's not bad. You sounded just like him.
Well, I got some shit. I got some tricks up my sleeve. Oh, my goodness gracious. The Bengals had to call a timeout because they didn't know what the fuck was going on out there on the field. Joe Burrow, I bet you that Ravens crowd, very, 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 very lively, very, very loud, and they forced the Burrow to call a timeout with 7:40 to go in the first quarter. You sure we want to stop this after the first quarter?
Oh, I'm quite sure. I think the audience will have had just the right amount of cat by the end of the first quarter.
Well, I will take that as a compliment, okay? Oh, there's Lamar right there. Hey, Lamar, quit handing the motherfucking ball off to Gus Edwards inside the 5. There goes Mark Andrews limping. Oh, that does not look good. Mark Andrews limping. He just grabbed the back of his...
I'll take it from here. Yeah, they got him. They're taking him upstairs. He can't put any weight on his knee, so yeah, that's not good. Man, he's a stud too. He's one of the best tight ends in football, so that's a big loss if he's out. But
time for Isaiah Likely to step the fuck up is what I'm trying to say. Okay, now here's Joe Burrow. Hey, your fantasy waiver wire. Isaiah Likely up in this bitch. Oh, and Joe Burrow about gets picked off by the Ravens right there. And it is 4th and 7, and they're probably going to go for a field goal.
I think you're probably right.
Isaiah Likely on your motherfucking waiver wire, everybody. I don't know how much, if you got Fab, if you got let's watch the replay here. So we got Burrow. Oh, goodness gracious. He's lucky that shit didn't get picked off. And here comes the Bengals kicker. Looks like he's going to attempt a 50-yard field goal and let Katt handle it from here. So, laces out, bitch, and it is good. 7-3 Ravens, 7:32 to go in the first quarter. Do you want me to talk through the commercials, or should we take a little break?
I don't know. How about we take a little break and we'll just come right back whenever the game picks back up, so I can get a drink of water here.
Sounds fine to me. Oh, no, here we got... No, let's talk about Kevin Hart here. We got Kevin Hart doing a motherfucking ad for DraftKings. If it ain't DraftKings, it's insurance. If it's not insurance, it's fucking razors or some shit. Kevin Hart does more money. How come... Where's my agent? How come I can't get some of these motherfucking commercials like Kevin Hart does. Kevin Hart's on everything. You don't see Katt Williams on any of these commercials.
It's true. I think you'd be a great spokesman for some stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Napoleon, man, Joaquin Phoenix, he's the Joker. He's Johnny Cash. And now the motherfucker's Napoleon. Okay, we get it. You can act. Military genius. Exclusively in theaters. Thanksgiving tickets on sale now. Oh, there he is. Joaquin Phoenix. I tell you this. I'm just watching. Rated R. There's going to be some blood and guts up in that bitch. I tell you that right now. Everyone there, Snoop. Another brother there getting all these. Snoop and Kevin Hart are on every motherfucking commercial you ever see. I saw Snoop doing Jack in the Box. Grubhub. It's a Grubhub. How come Katt can get any of that shit? And now we got Whitworth on a Geico commercial. Get my phone. Get my agent on the phone right now. I will tell you right now. Katt needs to get into this shit right here.
Well, I mean, do you think it's like an image issue or?
Image issue? Man, Snoop gets high as a motherfucker every single day of his life. And he's on every commercial. You try to tell me Snoop got into so much shit when he was younger? Murder Was the Case That They Gave Me. You ever heard that motherfucking song? And yet Snoop's on every commercial. How come I can't get into this shit?
Well, you might be onto something there. I
mean, I've gotten a few altercations, but I've never got into so much shit as Snoop Dogg. And yet, there's Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco on a commercial. Is it Chad Johnson? Oh, no. You're going to change your motherfucking name to 85 in Spanish. Okay, boo-boo. We get it. I guess we did not take a time out throughout the commercials. We are back.
Yeah. Well, you got rolling there, so I just let you go. But
Katt Williams needs to get on some commercials.
Yeah. Well, that's I don't know. I don't have the answers to all that. You just talk to your agent maybe.
There's Joe Burrow getting his calf taped up. They got those are Jordans. Michael Jordan's got to be the richest motherfucker. Joe Burrow's wearing Jordans. He's a motherfucking quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. He's out there playing in Jordans. Jordan retired. Jordan, motherfucker's over 60 years old.
Yeah, I know. Hey, let's get back to the game. See, look, they're getting ready to start.
Yes, and there's a replay of Mark Andrews, and that does not look good right there. That does not look good. Hopefully it's not too serious. I'm gonna talk like Al Michaels right now. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, okay? Isaiah Likely, where the fuck you at? Time to shine, boo-boo. Okay, so here we go. It is 7-3 Ravens. Lamar Jackson, responsible for 71 of 75 total yards on the last TD drive. Yeah, but for fantasy, the only shit it matters is the 4 yards you didn't get when Gus Edwards got a motherfucking touchdown. There's a bomb. He's going deep to Odell Beckham, and it is incomplete because Odell cannot run that way anymore, boo-boo. He is not fast enough to track down that ball. Lamar tried to throw it.
Yeah, that was about... Man, that would have been nice.
That sure would have been nice, but Odell Beckham, he does a little in and out pattern right there, and there he goes, and he's not fast enough. He can't catch up with it no more.
Well, it's a combination of ODB not being as fast and Lamar not being super accurate. So
now ODB is off the field. We got 2nd and 10 here. 7:26 to go in the first quarter, and the Ravens are up 7-3. There's a handoff to Keaton Mitchell, and he goes down in the backfield. We're going to have 3rd and about 13. He did not have a chance on that sumbitch. I tell you that right now.
No, he did not. Hendrickson was all over that.
There we go. They're showing the replay here. Lamar, he hands it off to him, and that motherfucker didn't have any more than about half a second to try to make a decision before his ass was on the ground.
Trey Hendrickson, great player, 8.5 sacks this year.
3rd and 14 now, and Lamar is looking around here. He's saying, what do I got in my bag of tricks? Now we got, the ref's calling something here. Okay, that looks like a penalty against the Bengals. He said something about 12 people or some shit, illegal formation. I don't know. You got it. You got the volume down so they can hear us. But now it's 3rd and 9 instead of 3rd and 14.
That's true.
Lou Anarumo is the Bengals defensive coordinator. We got motherfucking Michael McDonald and Lou Anarumo up in this bitch. And Lou is not happy. He's screaming at motherfuckers on the sideline.
Yeah, I saw that. He's not happy. He's not happy.
And here comes the 3rd and 9 here. Lamar steps back. Oh, shit, he's going to get sacked.
Son of a bitch. If you see them coming like that, get rid of it.
I'm not sure you had enough time there. I know that you are frustrated because he's your fantasy quarterback, but he did not have a lot of time. Yes, he did. Watch this shit.
Okay, hike. Yeah, he didn't have a lot of time.
I told you, he did not have a lot of time.
I just feel like Lamar's, I don't know. He's very frustrating to have in fantasy. Very frustrating to have in fantasy. I have tried to trade him. But I got him, so I just got to hope he turns into old Lamar here at some point. But
and there's the punt, and he goes out of bounds. So now we got some Joe Burrow coming back on the field in his Air Jordans. 7-3, 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. I bet you did not think this first quarter was going to last so long, did you?
Well, no, I figured it'd last a while, but I don't really want you to do the play-by-play on these commercials, so let's just take a quick break and we'll come back when they... All right, we're back, but...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Katt was bitching during the whole commercial.
I'm sorry, but you got Joe Burrow out here wearing motherfucking Michael Jones, 60 years old, never touched a motherfucking football in his life, making money off Joe Burrow. You got Snoop Dogg doing Grubhub, jacking a box every single motherfucking thing on TV. You got all these some bitches. Where's the love for Katt? How come Katt get up in this bitch? Where's the love? Katt, everybody loves somebody a little feisty. I'm a little feisty. Everybody loves somebody that's got a little controversy around them. You got Charles Barkley doing Subway and every other motherfucking thing. How come Katt don't get no love?
I don't know, but man, when you get fired up, your voice goes up a little bit.
Well, I'm a little fired up. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this better for you, John? Oh, is it because, maybe sometimes Katt gets a little feisty in the media and things like that. Is that what it is? No, I do not think so. I got just as much of a right to get some motherfucking advertisement. Give me some sponsors. Give me something, man. Katt needs some love too.
All right, okay, sorry. Now let's get back to the game, please. Maybe this can be your deal right here.
There's Lamar and Odell Beckham talking on the sideline, acting like they got chemistry or some shit, and they ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There's Joe Burrow there with his brand new Jordans with cleats. Whatever the fuck that means. Here we go. First and 10. Ball at the... Looks like about the 37. Hand off to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon gets all bottled up. Looks like a loss of about 2. Oh, the Ravens defense is all fired up. Oh, we got quite a game tonight, everybody. There they go. We got some substitutions coming in. And, okay, here's what we got to do. Whenever there's some downtime, I got to keep talking. I got to get good at my job here. So here we go. It's 7-3 Baltimore Ravens. Oh, and there's Michael McDonald. They're showing Michael McDonald on the motherfucking sideline again. Shine, sweet freedom, shine a light on me.
Yeah, that's not bad, but that's not the voice you're using before.
Oh, Joe Burrow, he's going to have to call another motherfucking timeout. No, the crowd is way too loud, and there was confusion on the Bengals offense, and there is a second timeout called by Joe Burrow with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. The coach, Michael McDonald's not going to be happy about that shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
Burrow, though, that's the reason they call him Joe Cool. He never gets too rattled, but right there, okay, look, he's looking around. Well, yeah, he got a little pissed off on that one. He's trying to yell at people, direct people. The tight end doesn't know what the fuck's going on, so he's got to call a timeout.
Yeah, you're right. The tight end, yeah. They're showing the replay there. Yeah, Burrow was a little frustrated that right there.
And then we got T. Higgins in the background. Looks like he's got a dip in his mouth on the sideline, but that's beside the point. 2nd and 10 here. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-3 Ravens. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Snap. Burrow looking downfield. And he hits Jamar Chase, but he drops it at the very end. It might have been a fumble or fighting over it, but it was not a fumble, just an incomplete pass.
That's true. Not bad there. You're painting a good picture for the audience there.
Well, that's what a good play-by-play guy's supposed to do. They're showing Jamar Chase. He breaks it outside. Yeah, not could have been a little bit better pass actually.
You're right. Kind of a shitty pass.
Oh, now you cussing too.
Well, you're rubbing off on me. It's not my fault. I haven't heard it so much. I can't stop, or I can't help it now.
So we got 3rd and 10 now with 4:54 to go in the first quarter. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. He's back to pass. His ass is going to get sacked again. Down he goes. They don't give a fuck if you're wearing Jordans or not. They will knock you on your ass. That's what I'm talking about. Baltimore Ravens defense. 4th down here. And Burrow walks off the field. And that is a punt. The Bengals will be punting to the Ravens.
Yes. Yeah,
Down he goes, just showing the replay. Let's see what happens here on the punt. But there is 4. Oh, he looks a little frustrated now, Joe Burrow. Oh, Joe Cool and acting so cool on the sideline right now. Looks a little bit pissed off. Throwing his hands up in the air. And here comes the punt by the Bengals. Going down here to the field. Fair catch called at the 31. And it's going to be the Baltimore Ravens ball. Maybe Lamar Jackson can actually step or pass it to somebody. And they will get in the end zone up in this bitch. We will be right back. Unless you want to hear me bitch about some commercials.
I don't know. Let's see what the first one is first.
Katt is back, baby. That's a PlayStation shit. I don't care about any of that shit. I will say this, though. That Call of Duty shit looks like real life when it is on the TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this shit. Let's just take a little break and we'll come back whenever the game's back on. Alright, I had to cut back in on that. Here's another brother right here. Shaq-a-roni for pizza from Papa John's. Shaq, another motherfucker that is on every other commercial. I tell you right now, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Snoop Dogg, and Kevin Hart. Dominating commercials. Nothing for Katt, though. No action for Katt. Katt can't get no action up in this bitch. But every single time I turn on a motherfucking TV and it is commercials, I see Shaq, Charles Barkley, Snoop, or Kevin motherfucking Hart. That's all I got to say about this shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if the game comes back on here.
Nope. Don't care about that one. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back. I have noticed this, though. The only time you let the commercials play is when you want to bitch about something on here.
I mean, it's ridiculous now. Now here we're talking about Black Friday. We got a Black Friday game next Friday. It is the Miami Dolphins against the New York Jets. The New York Jets, the saddest motherfucking offense I've seen in about 2 decades, okay? Aaron Rodgers goes out there, plays 4 plays, and his Achilles falls off his body, and now he acts like he's going to come back and play before the end of the season. Okay, whatever boosh, as you like to say. I tell you right now, there is no motherfucking way Aaron Rodgers is coming back, and here we go. Let's get back to the game now. So 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. It's 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson hands it off to Gus TD Vulture stealing ass Edwards, and he gets about half a yard and goes out of bounds because he can't do shit between the 20s.
Yeah.
Get him inside the 5, though, and all shit, it turns into Walter Payton.
Yeah, yeah.
They're showing some replays here in between, blah, blah, blah. Lamar Jackson, more shit.
Yeah, he has, man. I don't know. Lamar's been frustrating me. Let's be positive, though. Maybe he's going to blow up tonight with fantasy points. We'll see.
2nd and 8 now with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. And there Lamar fakes a handoff, and now he passes to Gus Edwards, and that worthless-ass bitch gets about 4 yards.
Don't be so hard on Gus, man. He's just doing his job.
I guess so, but, hey, now we got what? 3rd injury update. Oh, it was Mark Andrews' ankle, so that is not a good situation.
I thought it was his knee, the way it looked like it, but
it says Mark Andrews is out with an ankle, so that is not a good situation there. And there's some, good Lord, some guy that's take too many Adderall on the motherfucking sideline there. They keep showing him.
Yeah, he does. He looks a little wired, but
3rd and 4 here. Lamar steps back, evading the defense. Wants to pass somewhere, nowhere to go. Does some stupid shit with the ball. And Lamar's going to punt. Now he's acting like he might be hurt. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, this is fun.
Lamar is down on the sideline. They're helping him up. Let's see what happened. Let's watch the replay. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him.
I can't really tell right there. They're showing it. Did he land on his... I don't know. Got twisted around a little bit. Yeah, he's on the sideline now. I think he might be all right. Sorry, we had a little break in the action there, but we're legit looking, aren't we, Katt?
We are legitimately concerned for your fantasy quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But I think he looks like he might be okay. We'll have to see. Here comes the punt. This seems like the longest quarter ever. 2:47 to go in the first. There's the punt by the Ravens. Some white boy for the Bengals gets it on the. He's trying to run. He made a little space there. And he ran a little bit there. And he got about a gain of about 12 yards on the punt return. Late flag comes in. Couple flags. Maybe they're getting feisty over there. Now they show Lamar. Oh, Lamar's going in the dreaded motherfucking blue tent.
Yeah. It's never good when they go in there.
Personal foul on somebody here. Let's see what we got. We got personal foul on the Ravens. Not sure what they did. I'm sure unnecessary roughness. I'm sure they will show the replay. And now they're doing a Lamar Jackson injury timeline. That's fun.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. That league that I have him in, I really can't lose any more games. And if he's out, then that's not a good start to the week.
You ever wonder what goes on in their tents?
No, I don't know. Who knows? Don't care. Just hope he's healthy. Back to you. You got 2:34 to go before we're tapping out with all this.
All right, well, here we got Joe Burrow in the shotgun. 2:34 to go here in the first quarter. Burrow steps back, passes across the middle, and it is incomplete to Tyler Boyd. Good defense by the Ravens.
Nice work, Katt. Very good.
Yeah, and they're doing some kind of fancy high-fiving and all this shit. You ever notice how back in the day, you never saw Michael and Scotty doing all that shit? They just give each other a five. Now you got all this bullshit where you're spinning around and saluting and all the other kinds of bullshit. What the fuck ever happened? That's a nice, easy high five or a low five even.
I agree.
Let's go back to some old school shit. Joe Burrow in a shotgun. He hands it off to Mixon. Mixon breaks a tackle and he gets a first down. That's a gain of about 14 yards. Joe Mixon. He says, I'll do it. Don't test me. I'll punch you in the mouth. I don't care what. Oh, stop. Sorry. Big hole open up for him there, and there he goes. Okay, so showing the replay. Joe Burrow hands it off to Mixon. Yes, that was a gain. That was a nice gain of about 14 or 15 yards right there. Getting Joe Mixon involved, and now we got under 2 minutes to go here. Oh boy, they're showing the Hundley warming up. Burrow in the shotgun. There we go, and he hands it off. Oh, little trick play there to Chase, little one of them gadget plays, and he runs, and Jamar Chase gets a gain of about 10 yards. And he goes out of bounds with 1:42 to go in the first quarter. 7-3 Ravens, but the Bengals be driving, everybody.
True. Are you enjoying this?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not too bad. You know, I ain't gotta play on all my shit. I just gotta react to what's going on the TV. This ain't like doing comedy. This ain't like doing some stand-up. I gotta play all that shit out. This right here, I just react to what the fuck's going on, and I kind of like it, okay? We got Joe Burrow in the shotgun here. 1st and 10 on about the 35-yard line of the Baltimore Ravens. They were in Ravens territory, and there's the hike. And there one. Oh, my goodness gracious. He got the shit knocked out of him there. Oh, and there's a sack. And Robinson is showing off. He's crossing his arms like he's a badass motherfucker. And I tell you right now, I would not want a piece of that. Very good. Great sack there by Robinson, and Burrow goes down. Jordans or not, you could be wearing Converse, Pumas, Nobody gives a fuck. You could be wearing the old Walter Payton Kangaroos, Avias. Nobody gives a shit what kind of shoes you're wearing. Your ass was going down on that play. I guarantee you that. Sacked by Robinson, and we got 2nd down and 17 here with 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Wow. That's a lot there. All right.
Burrow in the shotgun. No flag on that. Somebody look up there. It's offsides on that shit. But there, and he overthrows Jamar Chase up the sideline. And it will be 3rd and 7 now with 25 seconds to go in the first quarter.
All right. Well, we may only have like one more play left before we shut this down. So, have you enjoyed yourself here?
I did. I think I can call. I think I can do some. It don't matter what sport. I can do some baseball, basketball. You ever done a basketball game on here?
I have not yet, but we shall see. Finish this off.
3rd and 17 here for the Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Burrow in the shotgun from about the 41 of the Baltimore Ravens. He steps back, looks to pass. He dumps it off there to number 89. I think it looks like Drew Sample, the backup tight end, and he goes out of bounds after he gained about 6. And Lamar Jackson is... Shit. Looks like he's hobbling. Looks like he's going back somewhere. He looks like he's going... I don't know what they're doing. He's going to try it out, or he's going to try running on it. He's running on the sideline. Looks like he said he might be okay. I'm not sure. Well, sorry, this is not the best... But he might be okay. Looks like he might be okay. It's the end of the first quarter. The Ravens are up 7-3.
All right. Well, thank you, Katt, for filling in. You kind of helped me out a little bit. My throat's a little sore, so.
Somebody to carry your sorry ass.
Yeah, well. Thank you, Katt, again.
No problem. I enjoyed it. Now we'll come back whenever you need me to.
I will, but I'm not going to try again. I'm not going to try to make a leopard changes spots or zebra changes stripe, whatever that phrase is.
Both them phrases sound like bullshit. I think what you're trying to say is you don't want me to cuss on here, but you know what? I am, and I be what I be, and I will do what I do. I got to do what I got to do, and right now, I got to say the very, very, very last thing that they always say at the end of these motherfucking episodes. So, from the Heath Barn, that's that.